First off, the Cleveland Browns were robbed of a win because their head coach is a fucking jackass, a fucking moron. I'm so sick of this ugly-ass Scarface piece of fucking shit. I was just going to try to be nice, but you know what? Fuck this motherfucker. You know what, Hugh? Todd Haley said it in Hard Knocks. We need to get mentally tougher. We need to get fucking disciplined. You laughed. I was like,
yeah, guys, I sat in the same seat, you know. I just wanted to kill him, you know, because
motherfucker. That team is so undisciplined. Too many fucking penalties. It's just embarrassing. And it's not even like professional. It's just fucking embarrassing. And, you know, anybody else with quarterback play as bad as it was today by Cleveland would have fucking pulled Tyrod Taylor and said, you know what, you're not getting it done. Like a relief pitcher. But no, not Hugh. And Hugh Jackson fucked that whole goddamn thing up from day one. He didn't even get big. You draft a guy number one and you tell him you don't even have a shot to get the fucking be the starting quarterback. That's fucking ridiculous. That is so fucking bullshit. And then he doesn't even get practice with number ones? He don't get any first team reps? Is that your excuse as why you're going to start Taylor? Who in the fucking right mind brings in Tyrod Taylor and guarantees him a starting job? A loser! That's who! And that's Hugh Jackson. Jesus Christ. I'm going to tell you what happened in Buffalo. A mutiny. You know what a mutiny is? I'll guarantee the receiving corps down there told the fucking coach and everybody else, we can't win with this guy. I'm looking at Josh Gordon and Jarvis Landry. The frustration is mounting. This guy can't throw the ball downfield. When he does, it's nowhere close to the intended target. He's fucking horrible. 15 of 40, and most of them are all checkdowns. Because he's hey, this cat scans the field. Here's him. This is what he does. Run. He don't look around. He looks to one side and run. And he always looks at the same receiver. And he's got happy feet. And he holds the ball way too long. He's horrible. Believe me, if he was good, I'd say, hey, he'll be all right. He sucks. He fucking sucks. One man's trash is Cleveland's trash. Okay? That's what it is. Or one man's trash is Cleveland's treasure. Maybe in Hugh Jackson's eye. One man's trash is Hugh Jackson's treasure. Buffalo's trash is Hugh Jackson's treasure. Tyrod Taylor sucks. And are you going to say, well, why put Baker Mayfield in? I'm going to tell you why. Because he's got a brain. He can read defenses. He's got fucking goddamn quick release. He knows where to throw the fucking ball. He's not scared to throw the fucking ball. He can read defenses. And he can't possibly play any worse than fucking Tyrod did. There's no way. You could put a fucking blind person behind there, and they're not going to play worse than Tyrod. He played terrible. Listen, I've seen thousands of football games, and I've never seen quarterback play that bad than what I've seen today. It was downright fucking horrible. And there's no excuse for it. I mean, you got fucking offensive weapons there. You're going to have a fucking mutiny. You're going to have a fucking mutiny. The play called by Todd Haley, while it was suspect, some of them, but what do you want the guy to do? He's got a quarterback that's afraid to throw downfield, and when he does throw downfield, it's nowhere close to the intended target. I mean, it's just... The Browns lost that game because of quarterback play. Make no mistake about that. That's where they lost it. If I was coaching that team, number one, Taylor wouldn't be starting. Baker Mayfield was, but I would have pulled Taylor. He just wasn't getting it done. The elements were bad, but it doesn't matter. Now, hey, if he's going to be as bad as he is throwing the ball, he should have ran the ball more often. The Browns have entirely too much weaponry to fucking go 15 completed passes. You can't do that. And I'm going to tell you something. A guy like Josh Gordon and Jarvis Landry, if you're not throwing the ball towards them 7 to 8 times a game, at least 10 times a game, they're going to be pissed. I mean, Josh Gordon, had 3 fucking targets? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Denzel Ward is a fucking stud, I will say that. I always, I'm like, Denzel Ward, I want a Chubb. He's a stud. He reminds me of a fucking better version of Joe Hayden. That's what it reminds me. Joe Hayden at one time was good, but this guy reminds me of a better version of that good version of Joe Hayden. You know what I'm saying? Joe Hayden's no good now, but he reminds me of a better version of a good Joe Hayden. Greg Williams he's not off the hook. I mean, there was the Browns here. Let me tell you something. The Steelers were second in fucking 26 at the second and goal from the 26-yard line. What's Greg Williams do? He plays a press man coverage. Are you fucking kidding me? I think he had a single safety over the top. Are you fucking kidding me? You got second and goal from the 26. I'm playing fucking quarters. I'm playing a zone. I'm keeping everything in fucking front of me. That's what I'm doing. God, that was so stupid. I don't know why he did that. I mean, okay, say they complete a 10-yard pass. It's still third and goal from the 16. I mean, God, I don't understand that. So he's not off the hook, but his defense did play great. They had 6 turnovers. I mean, they played good. This loss is on fucking Hugh Jackson and Tyrod fucking Taylor. It's on Hugh Jackson for the simple fact the team's not disciplined. Even though Todd Haley said in Hard Knocks, we're not disciplined. It's on Hugh Jackson because Baker Mayfield wasn't even given a shot to fucking win the job. And I think I know why, because he would have won the job. He would have been fucking, he's better than, he didn't want to do that to him. He didn't want to do that to the veteran Tyrod. I don't like Tyrod Taylor, because when I see him on Hard Knocks crying like a little bitch when he hurt his, fuck him. I hate Tyrod Taylor, he sucks. I don't like him because he sucks. And plus, let me ask you something. Who in the fuck spikes the ball with 14 seconds left in overtime? I knew that was going to happen. If they miss it, what happens if Pittsburgh blocked the kick like they did and they recovered at like the 45-yard line? Instead of it going out of the end zone, what if it goes backwards like they normally do and they recover at the 45-yard line? They got fucking 12 seconds left. They got time for a quick play and a field goal. What happens then to you fucking moron? Hugh Jackson is in... Listen, Dorsey, outside of the fact that your moronic ass gave fucking Tyrod Taylor a contract or traded for him, which is fucking stupid in his own self, how can you justify keeping Hugh Jackson after today? You know what I'd do? I'd take Todd Haley. I know you brought him in for this reason anyway. Make him the head coach and tell Hugh Jackson, listen, if you want to call offensive coordinator, if you want to you call Todd Haley's playbook, you can. That's what I'd say. Bring him over and bring him to be the offensive coordinator using Todd Haley's playbook. Because he's incapable of being a fucking coach. He fucking sucks. He says he's not a head coach. I'm sorry. He's not even a good offensive coordinator. He sucks. I like when Todd Haley got in Artie Burns' face, too. So I wish Todd Haley was a coach. I really do. Hey, I wanted to give Hugh Jackson one more chance, but this guy, he's proven again he's a nincompoop. He snatches defeat away from victory all the time. We should have won that game. If we had Mayfield, we'd win that game by at least a touchdown, maybe even more, easily. Mayfield would have been like boom, 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 boom. Mayfield would have probably been something like 14-24 for 190 yards, 2 TDs, no interceptions. He would have moved the fucking ball. I know it. Now, I ask you this. New Orleans put up 40 today. And hey, Brian Fitzpatrick got 400 fucking yards passing. 190 yards by Tyrod Taylor's not going to get it done against this team, New Orleans. Because New Orleans scored 40. You're gonna have to. Why not start Baker Mayfield next week? Honestly, I hate this, and I hope Tyrod Taylor fucking sprains his ankle when he can't play no more. I fucking hate him. If he was good, I wouldn't care, but he sucks. He literally sucks. The guy sucks. His first thing to do is run. He's got happy feet. He can't release the ball. He takes so many sacks. Offensive line didn't play great, but the times he wasn't pressured, he fucking sucked. Towards the end of the game, he missed wide open throws. Oh my God. Oh my God. And by the way, the Steelers were up 21-7 when a ball clearly went off Nick Chubb's face mask or helmet. I seen it. It was so obvious. And the referees didn't reverse the call, thank God. The Steelers were robbed. Call it spade all you want. I'm a diehard Browns fan. I hate the Steelers, but they were robbed. They get that call. They got the ball. Even if they kick a field goal, they're up 24-7. We robbed them. The referees robbed them. But the referees in general, horrible call on Myles Garrett. Both calls. The one wasn't. There was no way that was fucking roughing the quarterback. I'm sorry. And the other one he pushed the guy out of bounds. It didn't even. It's a penalty, but you don't call it in that situation. But only Hugh Jackson would decide to call a fucking timeout with 14 seconds left and try to kick your last field goal with 14 fucking seconds left. Oh my God. What a retard. And he missed it. Like I said, what happens if that field gets blocked the normal way backwards and Pittsburgh recovers at the 50-yard line? 10 more yards, they got a 50-yard field goal. I mean, you got to think about these things. Hugh is an imbecile. So we got a tie in a game we should have lost and a game we should have won. You think about it. A game we should have lost that we should have won, actually, we got a tie-in. If you're Pittsburgh, you got to be pissed. I'm pissed right now because we should have won that fucking game. As bad as Tyrod played. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to have a mutiny on offense. You're going to have a mutiny because these receivers are going to be fucking pissed at fucking Tyrod. I was hoping he would do good, and he sucks. You could just see a guy doesn't get it. His brain don't function like a normal brain. I'm not saying he's dumb, but I'm saying the game at quarterback is not for him. He's a runner. So, we got New Orleans next week, and if it was me, I don't know how John Dorsey doesn't say, listen, you're fired. Or at least they listen, you can start Mayfield. We're moving on from Tyrod. Say, I made a mistake signing them. We're moving on from Tyrod. If you want me, I'll tell him. Because Tyrod Taylor, why do we have to wait for like 5 weeks? Why? This team can contend right fucking now. Oh, fuck. Fucking back. And when I yelled, this team can contend right now. Why do we have to wait 5 fucking weeks or whatever to bring fucking Mayfield in? That's Cleveland for you, I guess. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. I don't even give a fuck. I don't even care. I hope I'm wrong. I hope Taylor lights it up next week, but he's not. I know what's going to happen. We're going to lose next week. We'll be 0-1-1.
And Hugh Jackson say, well, I think he deserves at least a quarter of a season to get his feet wet. I mean, listen, guys, I sat in that seat before, And when you sit in my seat, it's a little different than sitting in your seat. Hey, guys, let me say something. I sat in your seat before. And I used to think the same way. I wanted to kill him. They wouldn't practice. I wanted to kill him. But then when I sit in this seat and I see they ain't ready to practice,
guy's a loser. Anyway, the Browns should have won a game they should have lost. But instead, they fucking tied. Think about it. Play calling. I don't know. I can't blame Haley. I thought they should have ran the ball more. I mean, they started the game out with 10 or 11 passes or something like that. I thought that was a little strange, giving Tyrod. I know they were trying to get him in a rhythm, but you could just see Tyrod don't have it. He can't. He's just horrible. And there's a few other plays. But like I said, what can you do? The guy can't throw the ball, so you got to... Todd Haley has to fucking... He has to play call for the guy you got leading them, And that's Tyrod Taylor. I'm sure if Baker Mayfield and Todd Haley would be a lot more confident. Still, the fans right now, you got to be pissed. Because in a game you should have won, you tie. And it's inexcusable. Well, anyway, I don't even give a fuck anymore. I don't care, man, for real. Fuck it. Browns lose. It was a good game, though. But I'm just too fucking tired. Do I have any other things to say? That's about it. I'm gonna fall asleep. Fuck.